Welcome to the Foxtrot, baby. Welcome to the Foxtrot, baby. Why? Because Foxy Tea is the best tea. You squat shit when you see me. Be. Sip on my. It's not tea, but it's half and half. I need more ice, like, but you know you ain't want that much drink if you get ice. But I need to drink it up here where the ice at. Cause it ain't giving. It need a little ice. Need a little ice. So we're gonna do a little. When I say a little short reading, I mean a little short one because I gotta get my baby. So I can't even do too much for real. So we not even gonna do all the cards that um we normally do. Also, I want to say hugs, 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 kisses, 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 love, 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 and blessings, blessings, blessings to all of you collective. Hope y'all having a wonderful Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, whatever you want to call it. Also, we gotta keep an eye on the time, y'all, because 2:40 I gotta go and get my baby. So, and when I started it was 2:25, so we really don't have that much time, but I'm right here, literally. So Spirit Guides, you know, so I don't have nowhere to go. I'm really on the side of it, for real. Oh, so I hope y'all had a wonderful Halloween weekend. Hopefully you spent time with family and friends and just got to, you know, enjoy life a little bit more. Also, I want to say, I guess, happy birthday to some Scorpios. I don't even bang with y'all. Like, I don't like, I'm sorry. There's some Scorpios I just don't, I'm sorry. I just, when it all boils down to it, I don't mess with them. I think our signs just don't get along, or I just don't get along with them personally. Anyway, but happy birthday to you nonetheless. I ain't gonna be like that. Hey, Samantha, Samartha, Samantha. I want to say Samantha, but it says Samantha or Samarthan Bay. Say Carson Boo. Oh, you from India? Okay, Samantha. Hey, okay. Hey, this guy. Hey, this guy. How you doing? My day is going pretty well. I hope y'all day are going pretty well too. As well. Spirit guys, what do you want the collective to know today on this wonderful Tuesday? Ooh, bro. That's the only thing is that if it flip in the car, I gotta go searching for it. The Chaser. Do you know who Diddy is? Yes, I do. Hey, dismiss August 2:30. At least I know it's 2:30. So I got 10 minutes. The Chaser. The Chaser. I'm from Baltimore, baby. Fear of abandonment and chasing codependencies. So you could be a chaser. You could have a person around you that's a chaser. Hey, Australia in the house. That's what I'm talking about, Australia. Um, yeah, you can have fear of abandonment. So you could be chasing that person or chasing something or a toxic or just a relationship that just doesn't serve you just because you have some codependencies or you just used to being with somebody or something like that. Like I'm over that codependency stuff. Like I really love my peace. I love being with myself. Y'all have Camera too. Camera came out and it says reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past and perception. So maybe a person feel like they have a different type of perception right now because they probably have been reminiscing when it comes to y'all and learn from the past. Y'all, I didn't do nothing with my hair. Like I haven't flat ironed my hair, flipped my hair up since the first time I had done it. Bear with your girl, bear with your girl. But I feel the fluffiness. And it's just like, y'all just don't understand. As soon as I go in the house, I take it off. So I be forgetting. That's a little tea that you might not know about me. Can you speak Hindi language? No, I wish I could though. No. But you can teach me. So you have reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. So you have some type of perception about yourself, or not even that. A person that might have been around you and no longer has the ability to be around you, like don't have the privilege to be around you, might cut the ties with them, whatever. They are trying to learn from the past. They trying to have a different type of perception when it comes to you, because they remember making memories with you, and they probably like being around you. You know, they probably really liked your energy, right? Liked how things were going with y'all, and they realize that they really messed up and they need to have and they just see you a little different now. You also have the dragonfly. You have the dragonfly. These are cards that kind of always came out for y'all. But you got lighthearted and adapt, find it out and change, things coming to light and heal. So you could be a lighthearted spirit, period. You're able to adapt to any situation, okay? But you possibly just found out, or you could be finding out how this person really see you, how this person really felt about you, or whatever. And you could have changed the dynamic, changed the situation, and told them like, hey, you can't be in my space, you can't be around me, or if you feel this certain type of way, or you feel this way about me, you might as well leave me alone. You get what I'm saying? And with that being said, it kind of allowed you to make moves that you needed to make that you wouldn't have made because you just so lighthearted, and you could be loyal type of person, so you probably ain't even know this person just wasn't for you. You just was going with the flow and doing your big one, and taking your people along, but they probably wasn't meant to be along with you, wasn't supposed to go with you. So you found out how they really felt about you, and you changed the dynamic. You changed the situation. You ain't allow them to come in your space no more. And and that's when things came to light to you and to them too, because now they had to realize like, hey, I can't, you know i I can't treat this person how I treated them and think I'm gonna get away with it again, because this person is onto it. They hit to my shit, like, you know and anything that I do in the dark is coming to the light, period. Is not going to be concealed for too much longer. You also have and heal, okay? So when the things come to the light that they have done to you, or just how they treated you, or how they eh, just how they were to you when they ain't had to be like that to you, right? When that comes to light, you made the change, certain changes. So you had the ability to heal from it, because if you didn't know, you would never heal from it. But you have the ability to heal from it, and you did so. I think you're doing so now, and that's like what they don't like about the situation. It's like this person, you know, they hit, and you're healing, and then you like, hey, not today. You like, not today, Satan, not today. Okay, so you have boundaries. It's a boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversations, not dealing, still upset. So you could be a type of person that could be still upset about a certain situation, or how they really treated you. Instead of you wanting to go back and forth with that person, you like, hey, not today. I'm not letting you get me to that point. Yes, I'm still upset about what we have done or what's going on between us, but what I'm not going to do, I'm not dealing with you. I don't have to deal with you. I think that person realized that, hey, if you don't treat me how you're supposed to treat me, I really don't have to deal with you. Instead of me going back and forth with you and be combative about the situation, I could just not deal with you, like, we have to realize that we can't control the next person. We can't control nobody else. But what we can control is the access that they have to us. So if they don't treat us well, or they don't treat us right, we can deny the access that they have to us. They are not obligated to any access to us. They don't have to, just because we family or whatever the case may be. You don't have to be around me. You don't have to talk to me. You don't have to. You don't have to do nothing you don't want to do. And the same goes for you. You don't have to allow nobody in your space that you don't want to be in your space, especially if they're not treating you well, or if you're treating them well and they get upset because you have boundaries. You see what I'm saying? You have boundaries. And instead of them respecting that, they like, hey, just trying to treat you like you did something wrong to them. Baby, you did it. Like, first of all, you not even respecting my boundaries. I don't even want, I'm sorry, but I don't want you to say a motherfucking thing to me again in life, period. If that's the case, because one, it shouldn't have took me to say, hey, I don't like certain things, you know, and this is not personal, but I'm just telling you, like, I don't like certain things. I don't like people to come to my house or whatever the case may be. Like, I like my, just, that's my safe space. I like my space. And instead of you being like, oh girl, I get it, I understand, whatever, like, we can meet other places, we can go out or whatever like that. Fine. I'm with that. You get what I'm saying? Instead of you being empathetic to what my boundaries are, you just like, oh, not saying nothing else to me. You like, oh, you like, okay, catch an attitude, go try to block me and stuff like that. Bitch, you will never ever be able to come back in my space, my place, my whatever. Don't even say nothing. And I mean that. Like, and anything that happened to you, you gonna deserve that shit, because you shouldn't even act like that. And people that act like that, like, I get it. I trust me, I get it. You want to stand 10 toes on how you feel and stuff like that. Just like you got your boundaries, I got mine too. So if you want to sit up there and act like that because you don't like my boundaries, you were never meant to be in my space, or in my never meant to be around me. Stand on who you are, y'all. Don't sit up there and try to still stick with a person because they're a family or whatever the case may be, and you just like, no. If they acting like a spoiled ass brat, let them be by themselves being a spoiled ass brat. If they acting like a toxic human being, let them stay by themselves and be a toxic human being. That's why I would love to be by myself. I do not care. I would rather be by myself than to put any ill will on the next person. Leave me alone. True. Trust me. Please. I'd rather you leave me alone than you said I'd be doing stuff to you or putting you in a horrible space. Okay, collective. All right, it's about to be 2:40. All right, I gotta go. One more card, and then I gotta go. Which I really feel like I gotta go now. But you have ship collective, and it says cutting ties, moving on, receive what you want. Receive what you need, progression, and arriving. So, like I said, you're cutting ties with a person that does not need to go along with you. You're moving on. You're receiving what you need because you actually moved on, and you're progressing in life, and you're going to have a moment of arrival when need be because you cut off people. It doesn't mean, it don't even care if it's me. Cut me off so you can move on, so you can prosper and do other things. I could be a distraction just like you're a distraction to me. It don't mean we're bad people. It just means that we're like taking up time and being, a little bit distracting to one another. You get what I'm saying? You don't pay attention when you're having fun. You get what I'm saying? So I understand it. It's not always a bad thing. But I am true to understanding that I want the best for the next person. So instead of me just sitting up there trying to be selfish and still want me to be in their space and their face and everything like that, I'll tell you, boom, no, you gotta do what's right for you, even if it means me and you not hanging out. You get what I'm saying? Even if it means that ship gotta sail between us. If that helps you, let's do it. All right, so with that being said, collective, I hope this resonated with you at some point or some way. Okay, I don't know what sign this resonates with, but if this resonated any type of way, can you please give me a thumbs up? And also, I want you to stay blessed, never stressed. I want you to stay blessed, never stressed. Why? Because you are the best, and I mean that. And you better not settle for nothing less. Yeah. All right. So, love you guys. Talk to you later. Hit that subscribe button for your girl.